Welcome back to International Scale Model. I'm Lee. Today we're going to do a quick review on a vehicle. This is one of I picked up a lot of Meng kits at a discount from VK recently, VK value kits, and this was one of them. It's the Russian armoured high mobility vehicle Gaz-233014 STS Tiger from Meng in 135 scale. Now, again, it's not something that I would normally do. I haven't done any vehicles whatsoever, so this is a new one on me. I've had a sneak peek inside the kit, I was going to say, because I've had this quite a while now and haven't got around to doing a review on it, but it looks absolutely spectacular. It's a great little kit, and to be honest with you, I think I might build this in the next 2 or 3 builds if I can get some of my other ones finished in time. But without further ado, let's have a look inside the box. Right, okay, so the Russian armoured high mobility vehicle Gaz-233014 STS Tiger in 135 from Meng. This is the second time I've done this review. Unfortunately, I did a really good review on this and my computer decided to completely wipe my camera, which was absolutely fantastic. But I can tell you now, it's a cracking little kit, so we're going to do it again. But on the box you can see you've got a scheme here, and this is one where this absolutely fantastic scheme, bristling with antennae and weaponry and everything. Looks really nice. Around the other side of the box we've got another scheme here, and a little bit right up on the Gaz Tiger. One thing I do like about Meng's boxes is their very tactile feel. It's got this like rubberized type of cover on it, and there's the picture. I do like that. Does look absolutely fantastic with all the aerials on and everything. So let's have a look inside the box. Now, as I say, all these bags are going to be open, which is a bit of a shame because you probably won't get the nice surprise that I had doing the other review. But let's go through it again. So first off, we have the actual main vehicle body. This comes in 2 parts, as you can see. The quality of the plastic is excellent. It's a really nice rigid plastic. The mouldings are absolutely crystal clear, very clean and fine. No problems whatsoever there at all. You can see you cut away these bits on the doors and everything, and that's a very nice. You've then got the floor of the vehicle, which is and obviously the underside, which is where all the chassis and everything fits itself. But again, you've got this nice textured floor, okay, which will take a nice wash and everything like that. So that's the size of the main body itself, which is, it's not a bad size, as you can see with the shape of my hand there. That's going to look quite nice, especially with all this weaponry and antennae and everything on the top as well. So let's have a look at a couple of the bags and the sprues. Okay, so on here we've got the main bull bar, and we've got gearbox, transmission, prop shaft, and other odds and sods, door steps by the looks of it, parts of the suspension and what have you, floorboards. Now I can tell you that this plastic is absolutely, there's a tiny little burr on that side there, but on the rest of it it's smooth as a baby's bum. Very nice indeed. Extremely well moulded, and as with all of Meng's, there's not one jot of flash on there at all. So we've got another one here. We've got the seats on this one. Again, very nice. Looks like we've got the rear wheel hubcaps here, so they look on here. And then the front ones are they're the same as well. So this is going to be a mirrored sprue. There's probably another one. Yes, there is. So there's 2 sprues exactly the same here, and again we've got a lot more of the antennae and things like this on here. But again, there's no flash, there's no burring. Absolutely fantastic, really nice all round, and all these fine moulded parts there look very nice indeed. So we've got another sprue. And we've got to this now. We've got the interior. Now this actually comes with a full interior, which is really nice. When we go through the instructions in a minute, you'll see what I mean. But you've got this here, which is the side of the centre well. Let's see if I can get you in here just to give you an idea what this is like. As you can see, very nice detail in there as well, and they've got this canvas look to it. This is the centre console. You've got this canvas look to it, which is really going to look fantastic with a wash on once it's all painted. Steering wheel, no flash on that as well, very nice. And then you've got the centre console, which would be that way. And you can see, you've got these lovely lots of raised detail, which is really you're going to be able to pick this out, and it's going to look good. You've got a couple of decals as well for these bit in here, which is going to be look, and obviously then just drop a bit of micro crystal clear on the top just to give them that dial effect and everything. But then you've also got the doors and things like that on here, and some more floor plates, and you've got the gear sticks and what have you. You've got 2 gear sticks, one for low and high range. What's nice as well, you've got the windows, front windows, and you've got the window wipers on them, already fixed as you can see. That's a nice touch. But the doors, the details, all very nicely done indeed. Very, very good. That interior is absolutely fantastic. You've then got the chassis, and so this is the underside. So this would sit underneath there like so, and as you can see, like so. And as you can see, that's going to build up into its own little kit, which again you'll see in a minute. But the detail on the underside, which more than likely you're never ever going to see, is top notch as well. They really haven't skimped or scraped on anything here, so very nice indeed. And then you've got 2 more sprues, and again you've got some insides of the doors here. You've got this rope that excuse my phone there. You've got this rope here, the tow rope that goes around the side of the vehicle. Very nice indeed. It is absolutely not a jot of flash on it, which is quite rare for these sort of ropes and everything. And the way they've done the, what I do like about it is the way they've connected it to the screw gates is actually on these fixture points that were fixed to the body. So you're not going to have to cut into it or anything like that, but you have to be very, very careful when you do cut that. Apart from that, you've got some, looks like ammo racks and things like that for inside of the vehicle. Yeah, there's some more there. So some more internal stuff there. So very nice indeed. Bit of the exhaust. We then come on to the last sheet. Now this has got the some of the weaponry on. Let's just zoom in a bit so you can have a look. Okay. Now these are very nice indeed. They're well moulded. No flash on those at all. There's a little tiny bird just on the other side, and on both of these just the mould lines, so you're just going to need a little scrape with a scalpel on that. But apart from that, you've got some other tools. You've got stuff like an axe, a saw with serrated teeth as well, which is excellent, a spade, and some more antennae and things like that. So very nice indeed. And obviously you've got the cabin ring there and that. So very good, very nice, and extremely well moulded throughout. You then got rubber tyres. Now I'm going to zoom you in for these again because I've got to show you these because they're fantastic. Now these are standard tyres that come with the kit. You can see there's absolutely not one jot of flash on there whatsoever. Now the problem you get with rubber tyres and things like that is you always get a mould line or flash or something like that that really takes away from the fact that you've got this rubber tyre that you can not have to do anything, just spray some dull coat over it, some matte coat, and that'll look absolutely fantastic. Don't even need to paint it up. But yeah, that is really, really nice, and you can see all the moulding, and there's really a lot of care and everything's gone into producing those. So really like those a lot. And obviously you've got 4 wheels and a spare one that goes on the back. We've then got some PE. We've got a little sheet of PE here, which I would imagine to be the front grille. It looks very nice. It's only one little bit, one little tiny bit, so that's that. Okay, and we've got the clear plastic here. Now what I like about Meng's is it comes in this extra wrapper to protect it, and it's like a sticky back thing, but very nice. So let's just get this down there so you can have a quick look again. And as you can see, that is absolutely crystal clear, that glass. Very nice indeed, extremely well moulded. The points on these, where you've got the sprue gates and the mould hold points, are going to be fine because you're not going to see those bits. They'll be behind the door frame. You've also got side mirrors here, some headlights, and you've got the other lights as well there, as you can see, all crystal clear, really nice indeed. And you've got I think you've got the indicators on there as well. Yep, there. And obviously you're going to colour those amber and things like that with your amber paints. But absolutely lovely glass on that. That's going to look really nice once they're all done up. Let's pop those back. Right, now the instruction manual. Oh no, we'll have a look at the decal sheet first. I've got that stuck to the back of the manual. That's fantastic. Right, so the decal sheet, as you can see, is quite large. And you think, well, why is that so large? Well, I'll tell you why. This is all actually interior decals. Now these actually go inside. They fit inside of the vehicle, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So you're going to give that inside, you're going to clean that up a bit, and you're going to shine it up, maybe gloss coat it, and then these decals all fit around the, as you can see here, look, you just slide on there, and they're all internal decals. Now I think I've never seen that before on a model, but well, it just goes to show that the thought that Meng has put into this, it's only a little model really, and the thought that's gone into it, I really am impressed with this. But this is, I mean, you can really go to town on the interior if this is the interior decal sheet, you know. Exterior on this one, as you can see, there's not really any numbers or anything like that on there at all. So we'll have to have a look at the instructions on there. But really nice decals, obviously made by Cartograph, which do all of Meng, so absolutely top-notch sheet of decals there. And then we go on to the instruction manual, which I've just ripped, which is lovely. Okay, now this is again, these are a lot like Eduard ones. I really love the instruction manuals from Meng, but it's less than A4. It's A4 size, but it's a bit thinner. Obviously, a bit of colour on the front and everything. As you go through, you've got a nice write-up of the Tiger there and what it's used for and everything. Then you've got your colour call-outs, which are in Vallejo. Unfortunately, they're in Vallejo model colour, which means you're going to have to transfer them over to Guns or Tamiya or whatever you use. It's a shame they don't do Guns there, because Vallejo is a bit of a pain really, and really Vallejo, you've got to thin that so much to get that working on through an airbrush. It's not nice at all. But anyway, instructions. You've got then obviously the chassis is the thing that you're building up first. Now this chassis is a sub-assembly and a model all in itself, as you'll see. But it tells you how to put it all together. It's very simple and easy to understand instructions, nothing confusing about them whatsoever. And as you go through, it gives you all the colours of the individual parts we've got to be. As you can see, the chassis building up there, and you've got the winch, and then you've got the prop shaft and the gearbox and everything. And then you've got a few another little sub-assembly, the suspension and everything. And then the two front and rear suspension gets fitted on. And again, you've still got more. So you've got foot plates and things like belly plates and things like that to stop the fuel tanks rubbing or hitting anything. And then you've got some bars and things like that. And then you go over there, and there's your chassis fully complete. And you can see that by that, it's a complete model in itself. So very nice indeed. Inside, obviously, you've got the dashboard assembly, very nice and easily. And as you can see, there are some decals for those smaller dials and everything as well. Probably best to use those, and as I say, a bit of crystal clear over the top, and they look fantastic. Now the rest is all internal, and obviously you've got the centres console here with the gear sticks and the handbrake and everything. Ammo racks, you've got ammo racks for inside as well. And then you've got the seats, you've got two front driver and passenger seats, and then you've got the rear seats and everything, and they go in this strange configuration here. You've then got, it shows you here how to put your decals on and things like that, and then there's more internal stuff. And as you can see here, there's quite a lot of internal seats with the seats and all that lot. And then it says attaching the chassis to the main body or the internal sides as well. This is going to look absolutely fantastic when it's built up. It really is. As you can see again here, put some more decals on, put your windows in, etc., etc. All very easy. And then your turret ring goes in. There more internal stuff which fits over the decals. You've got to make sure you put those decals in first. And as you can see, some more stuff goes in, so it's going to look very 3D inside, which I really like the look of. I think that internal decal is absolutely fantastic, it really is. More internal stuff, as I say, really builds up nicely inside. It's going to be one of those where You're going to have obviously the weapons hatch open. You're going to be able to see through the side windows, the front windows. I think there's a rear window as well. You know, you're going to be able to see inside it, and they've really taken care to go through the internals and, you know, really make an effort on it, which is fantastic, as I keep saying. Same, put the wheels on then. Obviously we're not going to do that until you finished everything else. Wheels are last. But you can see all the odds and sods and greebles going on the outside, how to build the doors up. You know, more decals and things like that on the inside of the turret hatch. But as you can see, it's going to look quite a beast once it's done up. It really is going to look fantastic. And then you've got all the weaponry and antennae going on last, depending on which one you want to depict. That is going to look the mutt's nuts when it's finished, I've got to say. You then come onto the sprue map. It's not numbered, but you know, it gives you an idea. There's not that many sprues, but there's, for a small 135 vehicle, there's quite a lot of parts there that you can keep you going. There's two options with regards to decals. This is tricolour camouflage North Caucasus Military District. I absolutely love that. That's the one I'm going to be doing. I mean, if you just look at that, that looks absolutely fantastic. All this great big hedgehog type thing, you know, porcupiney, with all the antennae bristling with weaponry and bits sticking out and what have you. I think it really does look like a nice thing. It really caught my eye when I saw it, I know that. You then got a second scheme, which to me is a little bit boring. It's going to be a slab of green, because not going to be weathered, because this is for the Victory Day Parade in 2011, vehicle 1 that led the column. You know, it's going to be freshly painted. It's, you know, it's not, I don't think it's going to look that great. Someone will make it look good, because you're not really going to look at dirt. If you want to make it authentic, it's not going to be dirty. It's as simple as that. But most definitely, that is the puppy to go for. Absolutely fantastic. So, in summary, I have to say that this model thoroughly impressed me when I opened it, went through it for the review on the first time. And it still does the second time that I've gone through it as well. And to be honest with you, I can't wait to build this. I'm really looking forward to building this, because it's going to be a little bit of a challenge getting this paint scheme on and everything like that as well. But it's going to be a hard lined one. You see, the newer ones are hard lined and not soft edged like the World War II stuff. But I mean, to put that much effort and thought into a little vehicle like that, I think Meng have really done themselves proud. And as I say, I would say if you haven't got something like this and you wouldn't normally build something else, go out and get one. It really is a nice kit. And you can just see from the quality of the parts that it is just going to fall together. Literally a little bit of Tamiya extra thin, and you're not going to have to do any work with regards to the building. It's going to go together like a dream. So for me, on the Meng Russian Armoured High Mobility Vehicle Gaz-233014 STS Tiger, it's a complete thumbs up. I would say that's a 9.5 out of 10 for a kit, just for all the thought and everything that's gone into the interior, the chassis and everything like that. I'm really looking forward to building this, and I may even look to see if I can get some aftermarket for it as well. I'm sure there's some out there somewhere. But that's the end of the review, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.